Hello, everyone, and welcome to our first Anchor Management Group session. My name is Tariana Michaels, and I will be your group facilitator, and I will be your group facilitator. I'm really glad that you're here today. This group is a safe space where we will all work together to understand anger, learn ways to manage it, and practice healthier responses to strong emotions. Before we begin, I want to thank you all for showing up. It takes courage and to be able to participate in a group like this. I can also understand that it can be difficult just to be here. However, it is my hope as your group facilitator to offer you support that you may need. Because this is a treatment group, there are a few important guidelines we need to review. What we share here stays private and confidential, but there are some expectations. If anyone talks about wanting to harm themselves, wanting to harm someone else, or if I learn of some kind of abuse of a child, elder, or dependent adult, I'm legally required to report that as a mandated reporter. Does anyone have any questions about these limits? Thank you. So by participating in this group, you are agreeing to respect these boundaries. Now, let's take a few minutes to introduce yourselves. Please tell us your name and one thing you hope to gain from this group. I'll start. My name is Tariana, and something I hope for this group is that we all learn from each other as much as from me as a facilitator. I learn from you as well. Who would like to go next? Okay, great. That sounds like we all have different goals, but we're here to share common purpose in learning how to manage anger in a healthier way. Thank you for sharing. Is there anyone else? Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing. Since this is our first session, let's create some ground rules together. These norms will help us have a respectful and safe space. Some common ones are one is going to be respecting confidentiality, listening without interrupting, arriving on time, and using respectful language. What other rules do you think that are important for us to have here in this group? Okay, that's good. Great point. Let's add that to our list. So some of our group norms are going to be the respect the confidentiality, listen without interrupting, arrive on time, use respectful language, and honor different opinions. Does everyone agree with that? Okay, perfect. I appreciate that. Okay. Now that we set the foundation, let's talk about why we're here. This group is about anger, right? And understanding it, managing it, and learning how to have new strategies so it doesn't control us or lead us to negative consequences. I'd like each of you to share some reason you are here and one thing you like to get from this group. For example, I want to be able to communicate better with my family, or I want to avoid conflict at work. Anything that you think that you have trouble kind of controlling with your anger, what would you like to, have that help? Like being here, what tools would you like to learn so that you don't have these explosive um, interactions with people? Who would like to start? All right. Mhm. Thank you. I hear that you want to improve your relationship, um, which is really important goal. That's very good. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Yes. These are all really great goals. And it does take time, but that's why you're here, right? To put in the work. And it's not easy. I mean, it could, right. It's simple, but not easy. It sounds very simple, but it's very difficult, right? But it sounds like this group shared their goals, including improving communications, managing stress, and reducing negative reactions. These are all things that we will want to work on together, right? Okay, good. Mhm. Okay, so before we close today, I will want to share one important idea. Anger is a normal emotion, right? So it's not bad. The problem often comes from how we express it. Some people explode outward, some people hold it in, and both can cause problems. Think for a moment about how you usually respond when you get angry. Do you just blow up, shut down, or something in between? Who would like to go first? Right. That's understandable. So in those moments when you feel that anger, do you think in that moment you can just take a step back and take a deep breath before you react? Or do you just think that it's just the initial that you just have to just yell and scream and make a scene? Okay. How would you handle that? You think now, because now you're here, right? And we're gonna teach you some tools, coping skills on how to reduce that, or like when you feel that you're going to start getting agitated, or you're gonna get upset, right? There's ways that we can do. We have the handout that says let's take a step back, let's analyze the situation. Maybe we're over as we're already in a bad mood, or maybe we woke up wrong on the wrong side of the bed. Maybe that's a reaction for us that we're having, where we feel that um we can just easily explode. But what if we take the tools that we have here in this worksheet and take a step back, analyze the situation, take a deep breath, allow yourself to process that moment of what was said. Was the intent really um malicious to try to hurt you, or was it just accidental? And how to go about talking to someone, right? Um, and just saying, let me not overreact at this moment because we are human and it's hard. We do a lot of our tasks based on emotion, but we have to try to control those emotions so that we don't explode and then have a worse outcome than what we really don't want. So I think that it's important that we review these coping skills so that we're able to kind of just use active listening skills and not take things personal because sometimes it's not just you, it could be them, right? Yeah. It could be just them having a bad day, and then because of the way they said it, now it put you in a bad mood, and then they'll walk away and you don't even know what's going on. So, and then you come back and they come back with nothing, but you're already upset. Right. Okay. That's a good way to do things. I agree with you. Hmm. Very good. And thank you for reflecting on that. So, over the coming weeks, we're going to learn skills to respond in healthier ways so anger works for you instead of against you. As we wrap up today, I want to thank you all for participating in our next session. We'll start practicing specific tools with relaxation techniques, thought reframing, and problem solving strategies. Before we finish, let's do a quick checkout with one word to describe how you're feeling right now at this moment. Okay, at ease, that's good. Do you feel that by coming here will kind of help you kind of help navigate how and kind of control your anger? You think you'll be able to take the tools that you're learning here out and actually practice them in the real world? Okay, that's good. It makes me happy to hear that. We all want success. We all want to be happy. We don't want to walk around grumpy all the time, right? Okay, we're gonna make it work. And I really great. Thank you for sharing. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. I look forward to seeing you all next week. Same time, same place. Take care of yourself until then. And remember, smile.